welcome to part 2. We're going to receive our message. Now, I want to say next time we meet up, there's going to be a new moon in Aquarius. February 11th. No such thing as coincidence, hey guys? As well as the next day. Lunar New Year. Year of the Ox. We're going to be receiving those messages as well as these big projects to come. Maybe before, maybe after. But they're all going to be connected. As always, the spider webs we are weaving. Now this solar plexus healing is connected to the sacral chakra, adding the positive charge, working with the masculine, working with our flame, our fire power, and that is connected to the Hierophants, and we found this out in our last reading, and it was confirmed as it was the activation, and that's allowing us to activate the Queen of the Earth. So we're working with the King and Queen of the Earth. We also know from that reading what was activated for both the masculine and feminine was inner child healing of the Prince and Princess of the Earth. So guys, we're really doing it. We're creating that stability of the light. That's the wrong card. That's because it's from the crystal deck. And I put it back, but that was supposed to be here. The Hanged Woman. The Hanged Woman is here because I thought it was just happened to be here at the crystal deck here, guys. The Hanged Woman is here because this is where we're having our metamorphosis. And we shared this message in our last reading. It's our connection to Jupiter and our divine inheritance. Planet of luck, planet of expansion, that is working with Sagittarius right here, and where we add the positive charge and we're working with our flame. Okay, let's see what's being activated here, and then we'll get some tarot from that exact deck. Let's see what's happening. And I want to say a special thank you to the White Light Oracle as well as the Starseed Oracle from Channeled Messages. Spectacular, guys. Spectacular times of transformation. Things are really going to be changing by the summertime. Transform the way you see. That is the key. And feel love and proud. Transform the way you see. If you want to transform the world, start by transforming the way you see it. Pay attention to positive and pleasing things. Do not be distracted by anything that makes you feel sad or hopeless. You observe with your heart and your eyes. Grow in wisdom as you witness the world shaping itself according to the way you see it. Know that wisdom evolves and it's not static or fixed. It is time to not only look outside at the world, but to also look into yourself and comprehend the role you play in the events taking shape around you. Let what you observe transform you. Be uplifted by what you know about even challenging facts and difficult truths. They are further opportunities for growth and transformation. The girl of Bohu holds the owl, wisdom, and the butterfly transformation on her index fingers. Power. As she gazes on her world, curiously and confidently. Boohoo, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right, also means people are watching. You are noticing your courage, good deeds, and personal transformation, and these qualities will be rewarded. Appearing when a reward, bonus, or notification of approval is about to be received. So we're being gifted, and it's connected to a detox. Purify your vision by taking a detox from toxic media reporting. And I'm sure many of us could use this right now. Sarcastic social media postings and manipulative advertising. Consciously and confidently choose what you will observe in the world and steer your eyes and heart only in that direction. Another message to laser focus in on what we're creating and where we're going, not where we've been. And maybe what we're feeling at the moment. Remember, we're in the energy of what we're creating. Consciously and confidently choose what you will observe in the world and steer your eyes and heart only in that direction. Create an altar of beauty and peace in your home. Flowers, photographs, candles, gifts from others that you love. Transform a space that immediately soothes your eyes and lifts your heart. Spend time observing and enjoying your altar of beauty every morning and evening, and allow its energy to permeate the rest of your day until you feel balanced and events occurring around you are harmonious and pleasing. So another message to go to show this is about a harmony. So it's about a negotiation, a balance. So this is not our own tune. We're not just creating this and dancing to our own beat. This is a harmony. It's a negotiation. It's a balance. It's a meeting in order to shift things and balance them out. So they're even, so they're equal. So there's a harmony so that it feels good. And everybody is a part of it. And the thing that this is really saying to me more than anything is like, you know what, guys? If we're always going to be surrounded by negativity and we're always going to be thinking negative, we're always going to be acting negative, we're going to be watching all this violence or, you know, things where people just are not creating with integrity of the light. And there's so many of them. We could just pop it all off right now, but I do not feel like doing that, okay? You guys know what I'm talking about. And for all of you, it's going to be uniquely your own. This is saying, you know what? I'm not going to surround myself with this because I am in the energy of what I'm creating. And I'm in alchemy with everything. I'm constantly in alchemy with my environment. I'm constantly in alchemy with it. So I'm going to detox what I need to detox that I'm not going to allow in my environment anymore because it's not for my greater good. I know this, and I'm going to where I got to go. I'm raising my vibration from this space and place. And I'm doing it with my flame. I'm doing it with my sacral chakra. I'm going to create it. And this is from an energy center within my being. And it's time we start understanding that. I feel like that's the real key. That's a real key. And it's connected to this message. Feel loved and proud. This card is here today because it represents the pride you feel from being loved. No matter what, you are cherished and essential. You will always be loved by the universe, by God, goddesses of your understandings, and by creation. You are loved. The maiden holds the bird, its head raised in confident pride in a crystal nest, her loving hands neither grasp nor yielding. A perfect balance of nourishing freedom. Rich hues of blue in her gown suffuse and anchor the energy of love in a deep sense of unconditional support. Whatever happens in the day-to-day ebb and flow of physical existence, by virtue of your birth, you are loved, you are supported, you are wanted. You are a part of the universal expression of life, its greatest accomplishment, its greatest pride, its greatest joy. It's you. You're a part of it. Feel proud of the fact that you are a living miracle. Sing your song. And we know when we sing our song is connected to a harmony, a negotiation. And that doesn't mean I set a boundary and now I'm going to break it. That's not this. This is harmony. So, here is a ritual we can do. Pride of Love ceremony. Make a list of people who you love and who love you. On the other side of the page, list reasons you love them. Create an altar of honor and decorate it with images of your beloved people, items and objects that relate, and celebrate them. As you honor their presence, you become a reflection of your intention, and in doing so, you're blessed. Light candles and incense to consecrate the space and keep this altar in place until the next full moon as a reminder that you're loved and essential. Now you can make a shrine if that's what you want to do. I don't know if I would go this extreme. But I do think that it's good to honor the people that we love and be reminded of that. Like, you know, we can't always be on this other horse too of just, you know, everyone has to be perfect for me so I could be happy. That's where the negotiation comes in. You know, we have to all come together and honor the fact that we all have this balance that we have to create and we're working with. We're the center, and it's like, yo, like this person's universe needs to matter, but my universe needs to matter. What's the negotiation? How are we coming together to create the harmony? And when we're all coming together, how are we coming together to create this symphony? It's a negotiation. We're negotiating. We're going to learn how to become negotiators. And this is not, we're going to be learning how to become salesmen. This is not that either. Okay? Vertigo. Whatever you choose will be correct. I have a lot of vertigo right now, guys. Having a lot of vertigo right now. I feel like that is the true message. Whatever you choose right now is going to be correct, man. I see, you know, it goes back to this message. I really feel like right now we're getting a lesson on what a decision looks like and what a choice looks like. But no matter what we do, it's all going to lead back to the same space and place. We just need to see this lesson for ourselves. And maybe that doesn't make sense to some of you, but for those of you that resonate with that message, you know what I mean. This is something we need to see. We need to be able to expand from this place to this place. And if we are in fight or flight, like, honor what that means. Honor what that means. Walk away. You know, what's fight or flight? We're either going to stay and fight, and some of us are designed to stay and fight, and some of us are designed to flee. But why are we there? And in those moments in time, can we understand we're in fight or flight and that we're reacting, we're not responding? Can we slow down? Can we slow down time? Can we change our patterning? Can we change our energy? Can we start, the growth with our brain, with the wiring in our brain? Okay, and this is all connected right now to the blue moon in Taurus at Halloween. That's the message. Something from now till then is shifting. We've got the Queen of Wands, yellow calcite. I am naturally creative. With the Three of Cups, aquamarine. I embrace joyful opportunities. And it's working with death. I let go and embrace new beginnings. Phantom quartz. And this is what we need to do. We know this. This is the patterning that's going to help us face it all. Help us face sickness and transmute it. This is where we are the phoenix rising from the ashes. But first we must turn we have to have our death and rebirth. But I want you to see we do here. And it's because we've done solar plexus healing. She's going to tell us something about going forward. Creativity, self-empowerment, and support an individual in your reading. The Queen of Wands expresses her ideas as tangible in a tangible way. Often through media and the arts. Wise and passionate, she has integrity, and her opinion is highly respected. As a situation, the card, an invitation to express yourself creatively and follow your passions truly, freely, and fearlessly. Now look, another connection to media. But this is media that's healed with their personal power. So now you may be watching some sort of meeting here like this, where it's not about lies and deception. It's about getting to a truth, a place of resonance, where we come together and we resonate with a truth. Uncovering the truth. With our passions. Look at us. We're uncovering the truth with our passions, and we're doing sacral chakra solar plexus healing. That's what we're doing right here. When you do this, success comes naturally. If you have doubts about creating or promoting a product or service, this is a green light, and a good communication is highlighted. Now, love and relationships thrive. Look at that. Love and relationships thrive. And I want to say, you know what? That's where we're going more and more towards. Like, you know what, guys? We're starting to wake up enough and expand with the sixth sense enough to really feel where we're going. Who we want to trust. And this doesn't mean, like, you know, even with tarot card readers, you're here like, oh, there's 1,000,001 tarot card readers out there. Got to make sure you don't get ripped off. But yeah, then you meet that one, because they're in alignment with you and they're your messenger. And you know what? Your whole life changes. Well, you know, maybe you needed to know those 50 other tarot card readers that weren't for you, so you can meet the one that was for you, that one healer. And I'm just using that as an example. Let's use healer, you know, this healer that is for you. So you could see that, you know, how this is for you. You know, if everything just worked out for you, how are you going to see what's for you? And that's not the way this place works, first and foremost. But just think about that. If everything just worked out for you, how would you see what's for you? So it's like, you know, 50 things don't work out, but one thing does. That's for me. It's clear. It's very clear. But because we've been programmed to just not be able to handle the negative here, it's just like we just see those 50 things, but we don't see that one thing. And then we're like, oh, only one thing's working out for me. 50 things didn't work out for me. One thing, And then we're lower vibe and we're like, We dismiss the point of what just happened. We're like, oh my God, there it is. It's for me. Okay, moving on. Where are we going next? Okay, we're getting a message from here. This is where it's coming from, so we're going. The animals want to speak. Maybe it's because we were talking about a whale earlier. News. We're talking about news and media. You know, we've received this card before, but it's connected to getting back to work, guys. The beaver knows. We just get back to work. That's where it's at. Raven, news. Keep your senses about you. News or a significant announcement is coming. Do not believe everything you hear unless it's from a reputable source. Gather information and guidance before making decisions. We can stride through other worlds, not just this one, in order to understand our nature. The animal it's connected to is the raven. Animals that display displacement in their communication, which is the ability to disseminate about things that are not immediately present in the here and now. For example, ravens can transmit to other ravens about something out of sight that happened earlier. A single raven has been observed watching a wolf kill a deer. The raven then went back to his home and communicated to the other ravens, and without that particular raven going back to the kill, the other ravens flew directly to the kill site. Ravens also observe animals that bury food for later consumption and steal that from those hoarders. Furthermore, they have an awareness that this same thing could happen to them and will go out of their way to find places in which they can hide their own food. They are vigilant in case they themselves are being observed. There's a connection here to everything we have been talking about. We know we're healing from communication. Guys, look at this. Like, do you see how we're all connected? You're understanding this? I hope you're understanding this. It's like, have you ever had thoughts that are not your own and you're like, where are these coming from? Because we're all connected. If you're extremely telepathic, you know. You know. Okay? Where are we going, guys? Where are we going? I flew out right on the Hanged Woman. The Three of Wands. Because we're gonna... Mom and Dad are working together. I embrace joyful opportunities. And I expand. This is having faith. This is having faith to expand. With yourself. With what you're seeing. With what you're knowing. With what you're hearing. And we know that many of us came here to purify the element of air. Purify this fear. Purify what's lower vibrational, what's toxic within it. This also really means something. We have achieved our solar plexus healing. Guys, this is where we have achieved solar plexus healing. But it was through understanding the cup and healing from overindulgence. We healed from overindulgence, so now is the time to celebrate and indulge in what makes us happy with the mother, with the feminine, as we nurture ourselves. And because we untwisted, it's like, you know, if we celebrate every day and we eat that cake every day, it's no longer an indulgence. The patterning is twisted. But if we celebrate and we have that piece of cake on our celebration days, like our birthday, or, you know, in the proper timing, in the proper space and place, we're not just celebrating because, you know, we're sad, and or we created this patterning because we were sad one day and now we're just going to keep creating it. It's like, no, you know, now is my time to celebrate. It's my birthday. I'm going to have that cake, and guess what? I'm going to indulge in it. Or it's, you know, it's this day. I worked hard for this. It's my day. I'm going to indulge. I'm going to celebrate because I've repaired this. I've healed from gluttony. I'm healed from taking more than what I need. So now I'm going to take what I need in a time when I know it's the time to take it. And it's allowing us to understand what creating with integrity of the light is, and having faith. Because we have a certain degree of faith when we go without, and that's where we understood this. We understood this when we went without. That's what happened here. This is where it all made sense. She sends her emotional energy into the wand's crystal of manifestation. Her focus has calmed the sea of emotion surrounding her. The stars imply the magic has happened. The spell has been cast. Can you ignite the wands and allow them to light the way to your destiny? Chakra message. Adjust your internal thermostat in preparation for receiving what you desire. That's what we're doing. We're adjusting our internal thermostat in preparation for receiving what we desire, because we're connected through our umbilical cords. Guys, we have to harness this transformational energy, the power of the mind, without needing external vibration. And that's the trick. That's the trick of the devil. The devil wants to try to give us this, and we keep taking from it. But the power of the mind without needing external validation. Indication. Do not make decisions that are overly emotional. Rein in hasty impulses. And that's how we're going to heal from this. We have to heal our hasty impulses. Keywords: expansion, journey, vision, cooperation, luck, magical thought. And guys, really, this is healing our impulses. We can't always be feeding off of our impulses. That's what got us here to begin with. We're evolving the species. We're healing from this. So, we're going to heal from criticism, anger, bullying, nerve pain, inability to take responsibility, frantic misuse of power. So, in meditation, imagine the glowing yellow crystal on the wand. Allow its power to ignite and energize your plan. Do you experience higher consciousness? And this is all about harnessing your inner fire is the key to your visions becoming reality. Another message of key. We've had 3 messages of key. We're following our synchronicities and signs, guys. It's funny, guys, because I was looking for the Tower card, and the Tower card is the card that fell down there. Just like that devil. Okay? Just like that devil. Just like that devil. Okay. I'm telling you, it's Taurus. It's connected to the blue moon. Taurus is sitting right here. That's how they shared the message with me. Like, Nicole, it's connected to Taurus. I was like, And they're like, the blue moon. The full blue moon and Halloween. This is connected to that. And this is our connection here. We know the Hierophant, and this is where we got our main activation, is our connection to Taurus and working with Taurus. So we have so much confirmation. So much confirmation, guys. Success is ours. We just have to keep going. We need to understand this patterning, the feminine using the 13 spheres of knowledge, the matter, and the masculine expanding it, the energy, and then sharing it. That's what makes the Hierophant the Hierophant. We're going to share. And we're going to share and expand because we're ready to learn through the earth. And this has so much to do with letting go of the old in order to expand the new. This has to do with how we're expanding through the earth. And we got the message of something is shifting in May. Something is shifting. We got the messages, our connection. We have the months of March, May, and August. I trust my knowing and I make a commitment. Guys, it's time for us to decide. It's time for us to decide, where do our loyalties lie? Is it with the light? Is it with what we're creating with the light? Is it with our patterning? Our authentic tune? Or is this someone else's? Is this something out playing out that's old, that's dusty, that's worn out, and this tune, it just hurts because it's not ours. But it's time for us to make a choice, because this is about where our personal power comes from, our solar plexus. And right now, we're healing with the mind, through the earth, with mom and dad's help. Love, light, and healing energies sent your way to create with today, guys. I look forward to seeing you again soon. We're going to be starting here. Take care, everyone. I am always rewarded for all that I do. And I accept my situation without resistance, because we're healing from the devil. I am free of whatever is holding me back. And we're seeing this right now because we've healed with the element of air. What is this Eight of Cups connected to? Of course, the Two. Our Two of Cups, through the Eight of Cups challenge, we're creating equality from hierarchy. So we have our ending to begin again on the path of the moon. And look, there's the King. Now we have the King and Queen. And we know this is all thanks to us finally understanding how to work together. Take care, guys.